test that touchdown. There's an empty chair. I don't know. He's like this. There's this too.
Good morning. It is past time to begin, but we've had several folks still coming in, so we wanted to make sure we got them seated before we started. So first, I'd like to thank you for being here. We've got a room full. One of the challenges that we have at the TCATs is not a lot of space for a big assembly, and that's a good problem to have, especially on a day like today. So I want to welcome you to the Tennessee College of Applied Technology, Pulaski. My name is Mike Whitehead. I am the current vice president here at the college. I'd like to welcome our future students, their parents, their family, their friends, and also representatives from their secondary education background, our CTE directors, our guidance counselors, and we'll introduce them in just a few moments. Also, this event is being live streamed on the internet, and we want to welcome our online guests as well. So we are very glad that all of you are here. I would like to take a moment to ask you to take this time to silence your cell phones, put them on vibrate if you don't mind, please, so that we don't have to answer that phone call when it comes in. Thank you all very much. We do appreciate you being here today. This event was scheduled for last Thursday, but as you know, we had a little rain. Actually, we had a lot of rain, and we knew it's a very special day for us. We hope it's a special day for you, and so we did not want to cancel the day. We wanted to reschedule, and so we found a day this week that we could do that. So I apologize if that was inconvenient for you, but it was just such an important day. We wanted to make sure that we continued to hold this day. Before we do get started, I do want to take a few moments to take care of some housekeeping details. I apologize for the bathroom construction. It was scheduled to start, it did start last Saturday. So had we had this event last week, we would have had bathrooms up here. So, but that's just the way it works. So there are restroom facilities available down here to my left. If you go out this room, take a left, go to the end of the hallway, take a right, you'll see the restrooms there. The ladies' room is a little hidden. You have to walk around the corner. Also, if you go back to the main lobby, take a left, you will find restrooms at the end of that hallway at the double doors. So just wanted to make you aware of that. Okay. We are excited. I think at last count, and I know we've added a few more since this morning, but at last count, we are signing 75 students today. We are signing students from 13 different high schools. Let me turn up the volume. Tell them in the back they can't hear me too well. All right. 13 different high schools from 6 different counties are here today to sign letters of intent indicating that you are planning to enroll here at TCAT-Pulaski either this summer or this fall. In doing so, you're going to be beginning your post-secondary education, and you're going to gain valuable training and technical skills that will help you land really good paying jobs and also fulfill jobs that are in high demand. There's I don't know if you've seen it, and I don't know if it's made it into Twitter world. I know it's on Facebook and other places. There's a post that's being passed around out there in social media, and I've seen it in the last couple of weeks. I liked it and shared it because I truly believe it. It says, students, it's addressed to you, students, don't ever allow anyone to convince you that a vocation, trade, or CTE is somehow less than. It's not. We need trades, be that welder, LPN, HVAC, machinist, farm tech, you fill in the other blanks. Anyone who suggests this, unfortunately, doesn't understand the big picture. Amen. I could not agree more that what you are signing up for is needed in our country, in our community, in our country. It's an exciting time for technical education in Tennessee. Our previous governor, Governor Haslam, he was a huge supporter of technical education his last 8 years in office. He introduced, you may have heard of the Drive to 55 initiative. The goal of that initiative is to have 55% of Tennesseans by the year 2025 have a post-secondary credential, either a university degree, a diploma, or a certificate from a technical college. That's exciting. We've got a ways to go before we get there, but he did a great job with that initiative and rolling it out, and he put some things in place that will help us meet that. One of the programs he introduced to support that initiative was the Tennessee Promise, and that's exciting. He was all about eliminating barriers for further education, for post-secondary education. With the Tennessee Promise, Tennessee high school seniors can come to a 2-year community college or a technical college tuition-free. Those are last dollar scholarships, so after federal aid and everything is applied, if there is still tuition that needs to be paid, it's going to be paid for, provided our high school seniors have met the minimum requirements for Tennessee Promise. The other exciting thing is that our new governor, Bill Lee, he is just as passionate about vocational and technical education. He's already proven that with his GIVE initiative, where he's promoting or proposing that instead of getting 2 dual enrollment courses free in high school students can get 4. So we're excited. I met with Governor Lee with a few other folks a couple of weeks ago, and he's very passionate about vocational education. So we are looking forward to what's ahead for technical and vocational education in Tennessee. It's an exciting time for us here at TCAT-Pulaski too. This year, we are celebrating 50 years. We opened in 1969, and so as a new group of students coming in, you will be able to help us celebrate our 50-year anniversary in September of this year. We've started working on plans for that, and we're excited about that. In addition, we're also, hopefully soon, it takes a while when you're building and adding onto a campus, but 2 to 3 years ago, we were able to get a $3.1 million grant. They gave us $3.1 million, the governor did, to purchase the property next door. So that old car dealership is going to be transformed, either torn down or redone. And we're going to be able to add some new space to our campus, and we're excited about that. Now, I doubt that's going to happen in the time that you're here, unless you re-enroll with us, which we always welcome and hope you will. So I think you're making a great decision by becoming a student here at Pulaski. I've got a few special guests with us today, and at this time, I would like to introduce to you, I call her a guest, but she's not really a guest. She is a longtime friend and supporter of this college, Dr. Carol Pereira. Dr. Pereira serves as the Vice Chancellor for Economic and Community Development for the Tennessee Board of Regents. The Tennessee Board of Regents is the governing body for all of the 27 TCATs and the 13 community college. Dr. Pereira knows firsthand how important and necessary the skills and training that you are going to be receiving are needed in our community and in our state. So at this time, I would like to welcome Dr. Pereira to the podium.
Thank you very much.
Welcome. I am so excited today to be here, and I just love a full room and a full parking lot, and to have so many students making their decision to come to the Tennessee College of Applied Technology at Pulaski. You're going to truly enjoy your college career. Mike has asked me just to share a few things with you, and I will honor that, a few things with you. I want to tell you, though, a little story about why today is so important to me. how many of you have seen the big signing with athletes and, you know, they're signing onto their big team and all that, making those decisions? So raise your hand if you've ever watched that on television, or you have a friend that's gone through it, or, okay. I do know the difference between a basketball, a baseball, and a football, but much past that, I'm not very athletic at all, okay? Except I do like tailgate parties and Super Bowl parties, so I'm always up for those. But, so when Mike asked me to come to this, I was really excited because while all that other's very important, and my husband likes to watch sports and all of those things, that's really important, this is what's critical. And this signing day is kind of like equal to what we do in career and technical education as to what the athletes do and when they pick their team. And the reason why this is so important to me, as Mike mentioned, I've worked with economic and community development, which really is a big, long, fancy term that means I help business and industries either decide to come to Tennessee or to expand while they're in Tennessee, and to help them find a qualified and skilled workforce. And that's where you come in, because I can't do that alone. Many of you know the unemployment rate in Tennessee is very, very low. And every company that I work with, every industry that I talk with, everywhere I go, it seems like people need employees. And that is a wonderful problem to have in one way, and then some nights it wakes me up because I'm trying to figure out how we can get more students. But to know that I am standing in a room with this many smart high school seniors that already know what their next step is going to be, just really is wonderful to me. And so I'd like to give all the students a nice round of applause and thank you for making that decision to come to TCAT-Pulaski. A qualified workforce, you may not have really thought much about it, but I promise you as you get older you will. A good qualified workforce will bring good jobs into your community. Good jobs will bring, and high-paying jobs will have better roads, they'll have better schools, they'll have healthier people. All of these things go together. And it's so important that as companies look to expand and to fulfill their workforce needs, that they have institutions like TCAT-Pulaski. And we're fortunate in this state to have several of them. But I think this is the biggest signing day they've had across the state. So I just can't wait to get back and share this with the chancellor. But the state needs you to be trained and know what you're doing. The community needs you, and it's going to fulfill your mission in life. How many of you work right now? The seniors work right now. How many hours a week do you work? About 20? That's a lot. How many work something else? Okay, I worked the whole time I was in high school and college too. How many hours do you work?
36.
36, okay. Woo. Sign him up. Go ahead and just let him go forward. I say that because work is so important, because you'll develop a work family, and you honestly will spend as much time at work awake as you do with your real family. So it's important that you have a career that you enjoy and that you find successful, and it can also help you have the lifestyle that you want to have and that you want to have for your family. So that's really important. Now we hear the term job and we hear the term career. I work with people to help them get on the right career path. When I'm working with those industries, they want people that are ready for a career. Do you know the difference between a job and a career? Well, good, I'll tell you. That makes the rest of my speech go easier. A job is something that you just wake up every morning and you go do. And I've had jobs before in my life. Great, pays the bills, that's what you need. But a career is something that generally you have to spend a little time going on to school. So you're going to have a little training outside of high school. You'll get industry certifications, you'll receive certificates, you'll receive a diploma. You have additional education along the way. And once you go to work for a company and they can see that you have the expertise and you have the drive that makes you a successful employee, you will have many opportunities that continues and many pathways that will go forward. This institution does an outstanding job of preparing. They have over almost 90% in their placement rate, and their completion rates are very high. That's very important as you choose your next step, so you've made a wise choice. They offer 14 different program areas, and many of you are going to watch and sign in those program areas in just a few minutes. I can promise you that in the state of Tennessee, you could not be in a better place to be able to receive quality training from outstanding instructors that are all standing in the hallway out here so they can't hear their shout out, but they're ready here to help you and take that next step with you. And so I think that's real important. So as you come to TCAT-Pulaski, whether you start in the summer or you start this fall, I just wish you the best. And I know that I'll be able to sleep a little easier tonight because there's about 70 people that are going to join the workforce line in a few months, a few years, depending on your program. And that is just critical for the success of Tennessee. So again, I thank you for being here and just wanted to come and share the day with you. So thank you and good luck. And parents in the room, where are the parents? Please stand if you're a parent. Please stand. I don't make you touch your toes or anything. Big round of applause. And you are to be commended for working with your child. And I know you don't want to be called a child, but working with your child to help them make such an important decision so early in their life. Many times we don't see that. I remember very well that the average age of a student at a TCAT across this state was 30 years old. That has changed. It's dropping down. You will get that speedboat sooner than what you were thinking by already making the decision to come here, right? So thank you parents for helping them, and certainly the education partners as well. Mike, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Dr. Pereira, thank you very much for being here and supporting this event, and thank you for your kind words. At this time, I want to talk to you a little bit about the sponsors of this event today. The NC3 is the national sponsor, and NC3 stands for the National Coalition of Certification Centers. This is the 6th annual National CTE Letter of Intent Signing Day. There are other industries. If you look at the posters on the wall, all of those industries and businesses participate by sponsoring this event. So we're very appreciative of them and helping to make this event possible. Today, new students for the 2019-2020 school year will take part in a signing ceremony that recognizes their intention to pursue a technical career pathway. A little bit of history about this event. Washburn Tech in Topeka, Kansas held the first CTE Letter of Intent Signing Day in 2014. 3 schools joined Washburn Tech in 2015. 16 campuses participated in 2016. And in 2017, 40 technical institutions across the United States participated in this event. 2018, it continued to grow. One of the largest groups participating in this event are the TCATs in Tennessee. So we're excited to be a part of this event as it continues to grow. At this time, I would like to share a short video with you from NC3.
So I'd like to welcome you to National Technical Letter Intent Signing Day.
Welcome to National Signing Day.
I want to welcome you to National Signing Day.
Welcome to National Signing Day and to your very bright future.
And I want to thank all the participating colleges for joining us on this very, very special day, recognizing students from all across this United States of the value and the nobleness of technical education.
This was an idea about how to engage directly with young people and bring them into great career fields.
Today you're signing with a school that's going to prepare you for the quickly changing world of work.
Today, you are about to take an important step to prepare for a fulfilling career.
The skills you obtain in your technical education will be skills that remain with you throughout your life.
So your interest in educating yourself not only helps you and your family,
but it's also important to your community and to the nation as a whole.
I want to congratulate you of making this important decision.
I would like to acknowledge all the participating schools, instructors, and family members.
We want to wish you the best of luck and pass along our congratulations.
Thank you for participating in this important day.
We're very proud of you, and we're very glad you're joining us.
I'm delighted today to join NC3, congratulating students who are signing today for challenge and opportunity tomorrow.
Hope has a face. Today that hope begins. Congratulations to all of you. What a great day this is.
This country of ours was built by the hearts, the minds, and the strength of its people. It was not by chance that we got here. It was because people dared to set their sights and achieve. NC3 celebrates you. You are the dreamers of today, the doers of tomorrow. Your signature on this National Signing Day sets your sights on success, and we are here beside you. Together, we will build, grow, and improve. There are thousands of you today, across the country, declaring your intent to achieve. Career and technical education is the key to your bright future. That's why your instructors, your school, and NC3 are here for you. That's why our industry partners are investing in you. We want you to certify that you've got what it takes to succeed, and we know you do. We want the world to know what you are capable of. You sign today to formally continue your journey, a journey to the career that we know you deserve. You will transport us in vehicles faster and smarter than they have ever been. You will keep us safe and comfortable in buildings, stronger and brighter than they have ever been. You will use the tools and technology of today to build the tools and technology of tomorrow. You will feed us, keep us healthy, and light the way. Your creativity and ideas will enable invention, conservation, and endless possibilities for all of us. NC3 and our industry partners are proud of you. We celebrate you. So sign your name and join us. We need you now more than ever. Congratulations and welcome.
That's an exciting video. I'm ready to sign up as well. If you think about what they said, we need you. Our communities need you. Our country needs you. When my plumbing stops working at home, who do I look for? I'm not a plumber. I've tried. My biggest challenge is I don't like crawling under my house anymore. So I need a plumber. I need an HVAC person when my heat goes out in the winter and my air conditioning goes out in the summer. So we need folks like all of you. So we are excited, again, that you are a part of this event. I want to take a moment just to recognize a few other people in the room. Students, this is an extremely important time in your lives. You're about to embark on a new journey. You're going to start a new chapter in your life. And there are a lot of individuals that have helped you get here. Dr. Pereira recognized your parents. I'd like you to give your parents another round of applause, please. Not only do you have parents here, you may have other family members, you may have friends, girlfriends, boyfriends. They're there to support you along the way as well. Some of your guidance counselors may be here. Some of your CTE directors from your counties may be here. At this time, I would like our CTE directors that are in the audience, please stand. Let's please give them a round of applause. Do we have any high school guidance counselors or high school representatives that are here? Please stand. There's the one brave soul. Stand. All right, give her a round of applause. It takes a lot of people there's an expression that says it takes a village to raise a child. And all of these people have had a tremendous impact on your lives and have input into bringing you to this point. So we're very appreciative of everything they have done. At this time, I would like to introduce another speaker to you. We have a special speaker. Kristen Sal is here. She is a student in our pharmacy technician program. But in addition to being a student here, Kristen is serving as our Skills USA Student Government Association president. I'm also very proud to tell you that Kristen was selected as a Skills USA state officer, and she's serving as vice president for the state. So we're extremely proud of Kristen. Kristen is one of those students that, one of the things I've always said, I used to teach high school, and I loved being involved. I was a math teacher, and everybody hated math class. They had to take it. But I loved being involved in all the extracurricular activities at the high school side. And so when I came to TCAT-Pulaski 3.5 years ago, I wanted to be involved with students. And so I became the Skills USA advisor, became very involved and have worked with all of our groups. And Kristen is one of those students that has become extremely involved. Our students are here for usually 12 months, 16 months, maybe 20 months, depending on the program. But it's a short while. We want to make sure that you have a great experience while you're here at TCAT-Pulaski, not just learning these skills that are going to get you these great jobs, but also have a good experience while you're here. Kristen, I joked with her earlier. I said, I want you to share what it's like to be a student at TCAT-Pulaski. And I told her, I said, she loves it so much, she's planning on coming back. She doesn't want to leave us. So she is planning on re-enrolling in another program, and I'll let her tell you more about that. So we are excited that Kristen has just jumped in and become so involved. And at this time, I give you Kristen Sal.
Well, good morning. It's good to see everybody here in the good number. I'm really grateful that I get to come and talk to you just kind of from a student's perspective. It kind of hits different when a student talks to you about, what they do here and why they're here. In 2017, I was exactly where you were. I was about to graduate high school, didn't know what I wanted to do, and I just kind of jumped into college, not knowing where I was going. I was just going to take 2 years of basics. And at a normal college, you have to do that before you can get into a lab or get to do anything really meaningful. And I wasn't really fond of that. I've never been really good at school. I'm very hard to teach, and my teacher will tell you that. I make it hard on my teacher. But I try, and that's, why I'm here. I quit Columbia State and came here. I've been here since September 4th, and I have done more in those few months than I've ever done in high school, that I've ever done at Columbia State, and I'm extremely proud of where I'm at and what I've done and how much I've accomplished and how much I continue to want to achieve. The instructors here, and I wanted to share this, the instructors here don't ask the impossible of you because they know what you're capable of. They help you achieve the impossible. So with that being said, they're here to help you. I never got involved ever. School was just you have to be there at 8 and you get to leave at 3 kind of thing for me. And when I came here, I was determined to make a difference and be a part more than I was. And so I decided to, like he said, be a part of organizations that I never really got to be a part in high school. I wanted to make a difference, and as far as I'm concerned, I have made a difference. So that's a good feeling. So if you take anything away from anything that I've said, my advice to you is to come and work hard. We prepare you for workplace development skills. We get you ready for your job. When you leave here, our whole goal is for you to be ready to jump into a job. Have a job maybe lined up. That's our goal here. And it's a good feeling when you get out in a year rather than 5 years or 6 years and be able to jump into a job. And like Mike said, like the video said, just because this is a technical college doesn't mean it's not as big and as good as a community college or a university. In my opinion, we're better, but I'm a little biased. So if you take anything away, be involved. Don't just come and leave and come and leave. Be a part. It makes a difference. It makes your experience so much better. I love this school. And like Mike said, I love it so much that I can't get enough. I'm coming back to enroll in a program again because I graduate September. So I will be here with you guys again. If you have any questions, I'll be around. So I can't wait to meet every one of you. So thank you.
Kristen, thank you so much. We're looking forward to you coming back. All right, at this time, before we begin our letter signing process, there's a group of people that I want to introduce you to. You may or may not have already met your future instructor. These instructors, some of them were close to the door and they heard Dr. Pereira's shout out, but most of them did not. So at this time, I want to bring our instructors in. I just want you to see them as a group. You'll meet them individually in just a few moments. But instructors, please come in and line up here in front of this group. Let me say a little bit about all these people, and this is not all of our instructors. We were able to sign students into most of our programs today. We've got 2 or 3 instructors that are not represented here, but all of these instructors, they are smart, they're talented, they know their areas, they are experts in their areas. Most importantly, what I think is, in addition to that, they care. They care about their students. They work very hard for their students. So I'm very proud of them, very proud of the work they do each and every day, and I'm glad they're a part of this team. So let's give them a round of applause. If you have not yet met your future instructor, you'll have an opportunity to at least shake his or her hand during the signing process. And then I encourage you, before you leave today, have a conversation with them. It's not like an experience that you might experience at a larger university. You're going to know your instructor very well by the time you leave here. And like I said, they care very much about you. And they help you find jobs. So very excited about that as well. So instructors, if you'll exit to my left and take your place, we'll begin the letter signing process. Okay, let me give you some instructions. Okay, we have, as Dr. Pereira said, I hope we're the largest signing. I saw somebody had 70, so maybe we're in the running. But with that comes challenges. Last year we had we had half this size. We had 33, less than half. We had 33 students last year, and logistically it flowed very smoothly. So the way we are seated, you may have to walk around to come up to the table. You may have to come on that side. It's okay. We will get it done. Okay. So let me give you a few instructions. We will be signing by program group. We will go alphabetically. So we will start with AME first, and then within each group, we will try to do alphabetically as well. Now, I did notice before we got started that our seating wasn't exactly how I thought it might have been. So when I call the HVAC group up, if you guys if I call a group up that has more than one person, if you will line up over there by Mr. Rob Alford, who is our evening class coordinator and our special industry training coordinator, you'll line up over there with him and put yourselves in alphabetical order by last name. That way I don't call you the wrong name when you come up to sign. We will be signing in groups of, if there is a large group, and we do have some groups that are 15 plus, we will try to line everybody up and then we'll sign 4 at a time. If you're 1 or 2 or 3, we will bring everybody to the table at the same time. Okay? So your future instructor will come from the back when I introduce the program, the instructor in the program. They will place your hats on the signing table. Need you to, once the instructor has placed those hats on the table and taken his place over here to my right, I need you to follow and come take your seats at the signing table. bring your packet with you, your blue portfolio that has your letters of intent. You can leave the other items at your seat if you would like. You will be signing 2 letters of intent. So what will happen is when we leave, when you exit after we have completed the signing process, by the way, you will put your hat on during that process, and Miss Elena Maxwell, who works in student services over here to my left, she's going to be taking a group picture. And so once you get your hat on and she takes a group picture with your instructor, you guys will leave and you will exit. Dr. Pereira and Miss Kristen will be here to shake your hands and congratulate you. And then you will exit this door. Take a right. Miss Cody Whitley, who is also in our Student Services Department, the lady back there, Miss Cody Whitley, she will be meeting you in the hallway. We do have a gift bag, a TCAT backpack that we're going to give you, and it's got a few items in it. So she's going to give that to you. She will give you some direction on when to come back and be seated. Okay, so we don't want to try to cross over each other while I'm bringing another group up. Okay. So let's begin this process. We are ready. We're going to start first with the AME program, Advanced Manufacturing Education. Mr. Dino Owen is our instructor. And we have 2 students that are signing with us today. So if our 2 students will take your place, Mr. Hunter Freeman and Mr. Gabriel Martin. If you guys will have a seat, we have to give a lot of, they're the guinea pigs, they're the first ones. So we have to get, you watch how they do it and then you'll know how to do it. Go ahead guys, if you'll open up your letters, sign both letters of intent. The AME program is one of our more popular programs. Mr. Dino, he takes, when we have students come apply and they're interested, he ends up taking more than he sometimes, we try to have about 20 students in that program, and Dino doesn't like to turn anybody away. He's very passionate about his program. It is a 16-month program, and we're excited that it is in high demand in this area. So. All right, once you're finished, if you guys will put those hats on, and we'll take a group picture. Let's give them a round of applause. All right, congratulations. Sorry. Very good. Congratulations. Our next program is the Administrative Office Technology program, and one of the things you'll learn very quickly here when you come to TCAT, and it's actually in the education world, acronyms. We called Dino's program the AME program. Administrative Office Technology is the AOT program. Mr. Brent Nelson is the instructor, and signing with us today is Emily Lee from Loretto High School. Failed to mention, go back and give credit. Mr. Hunter Freeman is from Lawrence County High School, and Gabriel Martin is from Lawrence County High School as well. So go ahead and sign those letters. The Administrative Office Technology program is a 12-month program, and they have multiple pathways that they can complete inside that program. They could be a general office assistant, office software specialist, administrative assistant. They can pursue an accounting assistant route, also a medical administrative assistant diploma. So many options available in the AOT program. And we're ready for the hat. Ladies, if you don't want to put the hat on, you can just hold it, but it's up to you. We'll see who's brave. All right, Emily, congratulations. Next, we have our Building Construction Technology program. Our instructor is Mr. Talmadge Austin. This program is located in Lawrence County. It's a unique relationship we have with the Lawrence County school system. We're very proud of it. Mr. Austin is a teacher in the high school there, and we are able to bring adult students back to finish what they started in high school. So it's an exciting opportunity. Today, we have 4 students that are signing for the BCT program. Brandon Clift, Ben Eskew, Christopher Sanders, and Jesse Smith. So gentlemen, come on up. The BCT program, if they go through the entire program, is 5 trimesters. We had a curriculum change not long ago, so I have to make sure I'm correct on that. And they learn everything in that program. So regarding building construction, they can become carpenter helpers. They can receive a carpenter diploma, a plumber helper certificate, an electrician helper certificate, also a general construction diploma. All right, gentlemen, the hats. Let's give them a round of applause. All right, congratulations. Our next program is the Computer Operating Systems and Network Technology program. Ms. Krista Williams is our instructor for this program, and we have, I believe, 3 students that are signing in this program. So Mr. David Bauman, Noah Dowd, and Nicholas Surratt. The COSNT program is what we know it as. That program is a 12-month program. During that time, those students can receive a computer hardware and software support specialist certificate, a computer operating system specialist certificate, and they can graduate with their network control specialist diploma. It's hat time. Let's give them a round of applause. All right, I believe our first row can come back in if we want to go ahead and take this opportunity to seat them. First row, you guys can come on back in. Right, our next program is our Heating, Ventilation, Air Conditioning, and Refrigeration program. Mr. Chris Perkins is our instructor. We also have an evening program, and Mr. Shane Boyd is that instructor. We're signing students today, I believe, for the day program. We have 4 students, actually 3 that are here today. Bronson Clanton, Jacob Dubberly, and John Lucas Johnson. Come on up, guys. Our HVAC program is a 16-month program. Those students can earn their HVAC Mechanic Assistant Certificate, Domestic Unit Repair Certificate, HVAC Technician Diploma, and an HVACR Technician Diploma if they complete the entire program. All right, here we go with the hats. There you go, smile big. Congratulations. Give them a round of applause. Our next program is our Industrial Electricity program. Mr. Chris Adcock is our instructor for this program, and I believe we have 2 students that are signing with us today. Peyton Malone and Bryston Matthews. The Industrial Electricity program is also a 16-month program. Students graduating or completing this program can receive an Electrician Helper Certificate, Electrician Apprentice Class 2 Diploma, Electrician Apprentice Class 1 Diploma, and an Industrial Electrician Diploma. You guys want to put the hats on and smile for the camera, please. Let's give them a round of applause. Industrial Electricity. All right, our next program is our Industrial Maintenance Technology program. We have 2 programs. We have a day and evening, so we'll sign our day students first. We have 2 students that are signing for Industrial Maintenance Technology, Chase Burgess and Austin Hines. Mr. Chris Adcock is our lead instructor for the IMT program. The IMT program is unique at TCAT-Pulaski. We do not have a dedicated shop or space for IMT. Our students rotate through 4 different programs, gaining all the experience and skills that they need within that curriculum. We're very excited that once our new facility gets built, we will be able to move our Industrial Maintenance Technology program over there, and it will have its own dedicated space with state-of-the-art equipment. We're looking forward to that. All right, that's Industrial Maintenance Technology. Give them a round of applause. Continuing with that thought, we have 1 IMT evening student signing with us today. Mr. Dennis Tyndall is our IMT evening instructor, and our student today is Hunter Evans. Hunter, if you'll come on up, please, sir. The IMT evening program meets 4 nights each week, and at the completion of this program, students can earn an Electrician Helper Certificate, a Gas Metal Arc Welding Helper Certificate, Mechanical Technician Helper Certificate, and they can receive their Electromechanical Maintenance Diploma at the end of the program. Oh, just swap hats. Congratulate Mr. Hunter Evans. Switching gears just a little bit, we've been mostly industrial related programs, training programs. Our next program is our pharmacy technician program. Ms. Nicole Neely is our instructor for this program. And we have 2 students that are signing today for the Pharm Tech program, Madison McGill and Christina Pratt. Come on up, ladies. In the pharmacy technician program, it is a 12-month program, and during this program, students learn valuable skills in the classroom, but also toward the end of the program, they get to go out into clinical settings and in pharmacies, at hospitals and retail pharmacies, and they get to practice their skills. And so at the end of the 12-month program, they also have the opportunity to take a certification exam, and at the completion, they will be certified pharmacy technicians. Are you going to hold it or wear it? All right. Let's give these ladies a round of applause. Our next program is the practical nursing program, and we have 3 students that are signing for the practical nursing program today. Representing the practical nursing program is Miss Amy Key. Miss Key is our instructor for what we call the September class. We have 2 classes. There's one that starts in July and one that starts in September. Those students today that are signing for the practical nursing program, Alicia Chapman, Mia Davis, and Alexis Thorne. Please come on up, ladies. As I mentioned, we do have 2 programs, one that starts in July, one that starts in September. This program is 12 months long. And I tell every nursing, I'll meet these ladies when class starts, and I tell every nursing class, not that any of your other classes are not as difficult, but I think nursing is probably one of the most difficult programs. So, have you already signed your letters yet? I don't want you to back out because I said that, okay? So it is an intense year, and actually all of our programs are. You think about, we pack training into 1 year. There's a lot of hard work that goes into that. So congratulations for signing today. If you'll hold your hats up or wear your hats, and let's smile for the camera. Congratulations. Let's give these ladies a round of applause. Right, our next program. This is one of the larger groups today that we are planning on signing. Again, this is a program that we have within the Lawrence County system. This is our residential commercial wiring and plumbing program. Mr. John Jacobs is our instructor at Lawrence County High School, and we are excited today. I don't have my number in front of me. I think it's 17 or so. It's a large number, so we are excited. So at this time, our residential wiring and plumbing Lawrenceburg folks, if you will, line up, and we're going to go with Mr. Ramiro Baltazar. You are leading the pack. And so everybody else follow in behind him and line up down that wall, please. Alphabetical. Just hold on and I'll get you. Yeah, go ahead. Let's bring 4 on up. Mr. Ramiro Baltazar, Landon Burns, Jess Cole, and Gavin Denton. We'll take you guys first. Now, my challenge is, how do I stretch out my conversation for about 17 people? It's going to be a challenge. All right, we call it the RWP program. And as I said, it is a very unique program, a unique arrangement with Lawrence County school system where we can train students as dual enrolled students in high school, and then they have the privilege, upon approval from the school system in Lawrence County, to come back as adult students and work with Mr. Jacobs and finish that program. So we are excited to have this many students that are signing for this program. All right, hat time. Congratulations. The next four: John Frank Gobble, Charles Godfrey, Trevor Miller, and Zachary Payne. So I'm curious, Mr. Jacobs, are all of your high school students coming back? It looks like it's the whole class.
I know.
All right.
Great turnout.
Continue signing those letters. As this program, did somebody take the pen?
I'll go find one. I've got one. Good.
This program is a 20-month program. If the students go through the full program, electrical wiring and plumber helper certificate, 1 and 2, electrical wiring and plumbing apprentice certificate, electrical wiring journeyman diploma, and a plumbing journeyman diploma can be achieved within this program. All right, grab your hats and smile. Congratulations. All right, now here's the interesting thing. We don't want one guy to be by himself, do we? Or are you okay with that? All right. We have 4 seats and we have 5 students. So we'll go with the next 4. Matthew Redden, Paxton Roberts, Jenica Stedman, Aaron Taylor. It's exciting to see a female in this line of work. Another interesting fact about the RWP Lawrenceburg program is each year this program, as well as one of our other programs at Loretta, the matching program there, they build a house in the community and they contribute the wiring and plumbing work, and it's all done by our students. I just recently went out to visit the house they're working on this year. It's amazing the real world experience that these students are getting, and we're excited to be a part of that. All right, hats. All right, give them a round of applause. All right, last but not least, but getting the sole spotlight here, Nicholas Valadez Vinson, also signing with the RWP program. Also, while he's signing, I do want to share with you, parents, family, friends, you will have an opportunity at the end of the program. We'll leave all of these backdrops and props up, and you'll have an opportunity to take pictures with your students. Congratulations. Our next program is very similar. It's a matching program down at Loretto High School in Lawrence County. And again, the same opportunity for these students to come back as adult students to continue working in this program. We have Lucas Nobles and William Oliphant. I have not had the opportunity to go tour their house that they're working on, but hope to get down there. I guess it was 2 years ago, maybe the large house. Yeah. Some of these houses that they built are just absolutely amazing. And so it's just it's an awesome opportunity for our students to do actual real world work. All right, hats, guys. I guess I'm not very long. I was going to say, hey, look at there.
Look at there. All right.
Congratulations.
Good luck, teacher. Good luck.
All right. We're on the Lawrence County roll, okay? We have another program at Loretta High School as well, the welding program. Mr. Colby Boshears. By the way, I don't think I mentioned Mr. Jason Hickman. Did I introduce his name? I don't think I did. He is our instructor for RWP, but Mr. Colby Boshears is our instructor for the welding program at Loretta. Always been a very popular program, and if I counted very quickly, I think we may have 14 students today that are planning to come back to that program. So we'll start with Mr. Hunter Clemens, if you will lead the way. First four that we will sign: Hunter Clemens, Jaden Daniel, Cheston Flatt, thank you, and Tristan Hensley. All right, the welding program at Loretto is a 12-month program. These students have been working with Colby as dual enrolled students, and they're coming back. So we're excited to have them as part of this program. All right, it's hats. Give them a round of applause. Next, we have Devin Hughes, Walker Eli Johns, Ian Littrell, and Benjamin Mashburn. I have to tell a little story on Colby. I think a few months ago, maybe not even quite a year ago, I sent him a message and said, Colby, we need to talk about the number of adults in your program. I think he had none. And so I think he's been hard at work recruiting, and so it's paid off. So we're excited that 14, and there's 14 here. I think there are more than that, some 17 total that have expressed interest in coming back. So we're going to do our best to find room for everybody. That's all right. Congratulations. Okay, former math teacher, I'm trying to do, let's do 3 and 3. Or we'll do 4 and 2. That works. 3 plus 3 and 4 plus 2 is still 6. All right, we have Colton Newton, Jeffrey Pruitt, Aaron Schultz, and Alexander Stouter. This program, I may be repeating myself, this program is 12 months in length. They can receive a welder's helper certificate, a shielded metal arc welder certificate, a gas metal arc welder certificate, and a gas tungsten arc welder certificate, and they end up with a welder diploma. Congratulations, guys. And our final two signees today for the Welding Loretto program, Bradley Williams and Peyton Vanderford. This area has a tremendous need for welding students, for welders. Recently met with an industry here in Pulaski that is needing welders. I know, met yesterday with the new plant manager for Craig Manufacturing that is coming to Lawrenceburg. It's a Canadian plant. I was able to go to Canada, visit their plant when we were recruiting that industry. It's going to be an amazing company to work for, and lots of opportunities in the Lawrence and Giles County area for welding students. Congratulations. Give them a round of applause. Our final program is another welding program, and this is our welding program here on the main campus in Pulaski. Mr. Josh Hughes is our instructor. Josh is our daytime instructor. We also have an evening program. Josh is that instructor as well as Colby Boshears. They tag team and co-instruct that evening program. We will combine our welding evening and we'll start out with the welding evening, but we'll just bring forward the additional welding day up here as well. So welding evening, Mr. Alex Kilgore and Nicholas Lee. And come on up, guys. And then also joining those two, Tayaneth Barnett and Jaden Berry. The welding program here and at Loretto is very popular. So it's one of those programs that tends to stay full, and we're glad to see that. So glad to have these students signing to be a part of that program. All right, I believe it's time for hats. It's up to you. I wish I had your problem. Our next four signees are Nathaniel Boyd, Hayden Cash, Jared Foster, and Jordan Graham. I feel like I'm on Price is Right. Come on down. Program here at Pulaski is identical to the program at Loretto. It is 12 months in length as well. One of the unique arrangements within a TCAT system is, of course, these students, they have to learn bookwork. There's some of that on the front end and throughout the program, but they're hands-on. And so they're in the shops, they're welding. We have an opportunity to bring in what we call live work projects. Students, their family members, our staff, if they have something that needs to be welded, go ahead with your hats, guys. They have something that needs to be welded that can be brought in, and these students get to practice on that. Congratulations. Give them a round of applause. Our next four welding students are Taylor Holt, Brandon Honecker, Branson Mashburn, and Kenneth McElrath? McElrath. Interesting fact, you may not be aware, they tell me that female welders in many cases are better than the males. Their attention to detail. So we're always excited to see a lady joining the ranks of our welding program. A few years ago, one of our female students participated in the welding sculpture competition at state competition in Chattanooga. She made an underwater mermaid welder. It was absolutely phenomenal. Do the hat thing. All right, give them a round of applause. Congratulations. Our next 4 welding students are Peyton McKnight, Adam Paget, Tucker Smith, and Austin Thompson. In addition to, or as part of some of those live work projects, any of our programs where there is work that needs to be done on our campus, a lot of our programs participate in that. If there's electrical work that needs to be done, our electrical students, our plumbing students, get that experience, and we utilize their skills to give them that real world experience. Our welding students, when you came in the front entrance this morning, the rails out front were made by our welding students. So we're excited that they participate and help us out in that way. Ready for your hats? Congratulations. Give them a round of applause. Our final 2 students are Keenan Wilkerson and Caleb Williams, and they are also signing up for the welding program here at Pulaski. I mentioned our state competitions. We are very proud. We always take a large group to Skills USA state competitions in April. They're going to be held at Chattanooga each year. And this year we have, how many, Rob? 51 students that we are taking to the state competitions. Our welding students always come back with medals, so we're excited. Congratulations, guys. Give them a round of applause. All right, I do believe, now my worst fear, I'm going to be honest with you, my worst fear when we have a crowd this large is that we have missed someone. Did we miss anybody? Perfect, good. We have a great team here at TCAT-Pulaski. Miss Tabitha Davis, Miss Cody Whitley, and Student Services have worked very hard to coordinate working with all of our students, and very proud of them, very proud of Elena and Rob, all of our Student Services staff. Would you please give all of that group a round of applause? And I'm excited to say that with 70-something students, because it grew as the day went on, I don't know the total, we are ahead of schedule. I didn't think we would be finished until about 11:40 with this part. So I want to, as I conclude my remarks, I want to thank you for being here. Again, thank our staff and faculty and our instructors for working so hard. We do have lunch available. If you can stay for just a few more moments, we would love to. We have some pizza, we have some dessert and drinks, and those are all of that is going to be set up in the front lobby. So let me give you some instructions. With all of our construction that's happening and with our limited space, here's what I need you to do. When this is over, lunch should be available. I think it was to arrive at 11. So you would exit here, preferably if you go out those two back doors, because I have a crew that's going to be coming in these doors, and they're going to be setting tables back up around these chairs. So if we can vacate this part very quickly, while you go get pizza and food and drinks, they'll be getting this set up. You are welcome to come back to this room and eat. You are also welcome to go to our student break room. So if you're in the lobby, take a left, go down to, wait, not yet. It always happened to me in high school too. All right, so when we leave, you will go back to the lobby, take a left, and go down. The student break room is on the right. Parents, let me tell you something. While you're here, if you have questions possibly about financial aid or admissions questions, if you're hanging around for lunch, we've got staff that are available to answer your questions. Miss Tabitha Davis is our admissions rep. She will be able to answer your questions, but we also have our financial aid folks. Miss Maddie Bledsoe is our financial aid coordinator. Our financial aid assistant is Carrie Gilbert. They are available. All you have to do is to go to the front window, let Melissa Banks, our front reception area, let her know that what you want to speak to someone about, and they will be glad to help you. As I said, once we get this set back up with tables, we will also leave this prop up. If you would like to take pictures, family pictures with each other, please feel free to do so. Thank you very much for being here. I am excited and looking forward to seeing all of you. Summer, is anybody starting in summer? All right, raise your hands high. All right, good. And the rest will be in fall. So we are looking forward to you being here, and I'm looking forward to working with you. So congratulations, guys. Give yourselves one big round of applause. Now you can leave.